there going, I don't know if I want to be or fuck you.
Oh, I love that. Thank
There
you.
is Maria's dilemma in life.
So yeah, there's a lot of fun that comes in burlesque. You know, it's a labor of love, but God, you know, moments like that, you know, you can't exchange it for anything else.
You know, and the thing is, you're also a producer and a performer. Like, are the parts of producing, you know, putting the show together, getting people to show up, you know, all the money involved. Do you enjoy that, or is it just like all drudgery?
It's hard. It's a lot of work, but it's actually a very huge labor of love. I have to say, I love making my costumes. I love creating my acts. I love having a space where I can bring other performers who I love and love working with, love on and off stage. I love to work with. I love to watch and perform. It's like paying the cool people to hang out with me.
That's always fun.
And the thing is, the city needs people like you to make it happen, because if somebody didn't step up and produce it, who would do it?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, you could just be a performer, but you know.
I'm very blessed though to have a lot of support from my community, my burlesque community.
That's very important.
San Francisco has a very strong and supportive burlesque community. I take a little credit in that. I've been here. I've been doing this since it started growing, and one of the main people, including myself, our whole stance was, don't be a diva.
Right.
We're in this together. This isn't showgirls. We're not making that much money, you know.
It's all about the fun, the friendship.
It's about the art, the fun, the friendship, the creativity. Right now, the drag and burlesque worlds have merged.
With comedy and
yes, I want to do burlesque.
Which is so wonderful.
I'm going to go around it.
In my early day, this wouldn't have happened. There was a little bit of a wall, maybe even a window, but like.
What's changing? Yeah.
I think we just learned that this is showbiz and we got to come together.
And everybody has something they can add. And I mean, the thing is it's great to watch burlesque performers, but if you intersperse it with other things, it creates a whole evening of fun.
I went through different types of venues and had different experiences, and there were times where I was just like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
I just want to dance.
I think we've all done that
at some point. I want to dance. But, you know, I kept through, and I've had some really good success. I've had some lows, but I have to say overall
you can't appreciate the highs unless you have a few lows.
Exactly. I say that too. And there are times, and I'm sure you both of you know, when you have those highs, you have to remind yourself to take a moment to like be like, hey,
appreciate them.
I'm here.
Right. I did it.
It's
I'm worth it.
I'm here doing it. I ain't talking. I'm doing.
And then when it's bad, you have to say, okay, I'm dealing with this. It will pass. Something else will happen soon.
Exactly. God, you got to say that, because
you got to. It'll drive you insane.
You won't do it.
You'll be insane in the membrane.
The life of as an artist, everybody.
That's
just what it's like.
If you can't take, people like saying things to you that you don't appreciate, or this, that, and the other. I mean, a thin skin is not going to make it.
Oh no, and I've said that time and time again.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry, but
I know when I went to your show at the Doc's Lab. The place was packed, and I'm looking at it, and I'm seeing what
sold out.
It was sold out. I'm seeing like what appears to be a lot of couples, maybe from the East Bay. They kind of look like tech people. It's really hard to say. What kind of people go to your shows, and what does it take to fill it up in this day of social networking?
Yeah, how do you get the attention?
In this day, social networking is a big one. As a producer, I have to physically go out and put flyers out, put them in different businesses and stuff. Thank you to everybody that's let me give you
and those ones you can always go to.
Yeah, and I have my regular spots.
Oh, yeah.
Getting your cast to participate as well. I somehow have hit a market. I honestly don't know how. I'm going to assume social network because it's the internet. Getting a lot of tourists. I brought burlesque back to Broadway and in North Beach, and somehow I got all these Europeans coming to my show. I just went to my spots, like throughout North Beach, Upper Haight, maybe because these people were shopping on Heat Street and saw my poster.
Maybe so.
Who knows?
Because we've been dropping Maria off at Embarcadero for months. And number one,
come over here,
and we haven't anything from it, and she keeps on finding her way home. That's the main problem. So when you were a little girl, were you like a little show?
Yeah, I was like 12 years old, getting into the strip clubs, trying to take the clothes off.
At an early age.
No, actually,
did you look the same when you were like 12?
Well, the way it started was I've always loved Playboy bunnies, the vintage bunnies.
Oh yeah.
Hence my name, Bunny Pistol.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it everything you thought it would be when you were a kid?
I thought I'd be making a lot more money.
Well, we all did.
Other than that, yes, even more so because of, like I said, the community, the friendships, the camaraderie, the shit talking, the awesomeness. Yeah.
Well, great. So, any advice for your younger self or your young people, or
the young people out there that want to get in burlesque or drag? Go to shows. Make yourself present. Don't be afraid to walk up to a performer that you admire and shake their hand and tell them how much you like them and how much you love their performance, because it's because of you, because of those moments is why we keep doing this.
Right.
honestly, if not a single person came up to me and told me that how much they loved me or my performance, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I would think in my head, I'm doing something wrong and this isn't for me. And that's how you get started. And then, find out who your local instructor is, find out who your local drag mother is, and walk up to her and say, I want to be just like you.
Volunteer.
When I grow up.
That's right.
Volunteer to help.
Don't go online. Don't surf things online. Go out there and do it.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen like a eager kid in the audience watching something, and like 2 weeks later, I'm looking at somebody that's new on stage, and I look at him like, you look from, you were that kid that was there 2 weeks ago helping out everybody. So
that's right.
But that's true, and follow your dream.
You make yourself present. Don't just email somebody. Go to a show and introduce yourself to somebody.
Well, it's the same way you're talking about going out and putting these posters up.
Right.
I mean, there's certainly an importance to having your presence known on the internet, but there's nothing like the old-fashioned, hi, my name is so-and-so. I have a show. Can I put my sign in your window?
And don't be afraid.
It's really true, though.
Just do it.
It's everything. Nothing has changed. It's just we have to add more on.
And then people say, is that you? I'm like, yeah, that's me. It's me.